Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. American Pickers fans blast huge offer for rare Mustang. American Pickers is coming back in October for a new season. However, fans are watching older episodes and also following along with videos on social media. A recent social media video by the show revealed when the team found a classic Shelby Mustang. They made a big offer after seeing its worth and the money needed to fix it up. The owners rejected the offer. Here is what you need to know. American Pickers rejected for generous offer on Mustang. The video was posted on the American Pickers Facebook page. It showed Mike Wolfe and Jersey John arriving at a barn to see what the owners said was a rare and valuable find. When they entered the barn, they saw a Shelby Mustang. The car was a 1967 Shelby Mustang sitting in an Alabama barn. Mike was with Jersey John when they were impressed. Mike mentioned that this model and year is almost impossible to find. Ford only made 2,000 of these cars. The owners then said they bought the car in 1983 and only paid $3,700. Of course, they hoped to sell it for a much larger price tag. Mike inspected the car, and he and Jersey John contacted a vintage car expert. It turns out that they would have to pay over $100,000 to restore it. This means they would have to add that $100,000 to whatever they paid for the car. Mike offered $75,000, which would have meant an out-of-pocket expense of $175,000 if they bought and restored the car. The owners admitted receiving $75,000 offers twice before and rejected them. They wanted more, so Mike and John left without making the deal. American Pickers fans react to bad decision. When it comes to this deal, most American Pickers fans couldn't believe the couple wanted to wait out for more money. The car has been sitting in the barn and needs more work than they might understand. American Pickers fans blasted the owners for not taking the money. Most fans felt that the money offered was fair. While the car might be worth a lot, it needs work. Definitely worth saving, but no way I'd pay $75,000. Worth way more than 10, just not $75,000. They better jump on the $75,000. The fact that restoring the Shelby Mustang will cost $100,000, on top of the $75,000 it would cost to buy it, made that a generous offer. Most American Pickers fans feel the owners will not find anyone willing to pay what they are looking for, especially with the work needed on the classic car. In a recent episode of American Pickers, fan reactions flared when hosts Mike Wolfe and Danielle Colby offered a significant sum for an exceptionally rare Mustang. The vintage car, unearthed in a forgotten barn and encrusted with decades of dust, captured fans' imaginations as well as their critiques. A fiery debate broke out online over whether the massive bid was appropriate, especially given the car's condition and scarcity. Fans took to social media, dissecting the offer and raising questions about the team's strategy, the true value of the car, and the ethics of such a deal in the world of picking. The Mustang wasn't just any model. It was a 1969 Boss 429, one of Ford's most legendary muscle cars. Enthusiasts of the show and car aficionados alike know how prized this particular model is, with only 859 ever built. Known for its massive 7.0-liter V8 engine, the Boss 429 was designed to be a competitive powerhouse on the track, and was birthed as part of Ford's response to NASCAR's ever-intensifying horsepower wars of the late 60s. For fans of American Pickers, it wasn't surprising to see the hosts go big for a car with this pedigree. However, what left viewers fuming was the hefty bid Mike and Danielle placed for the Mustang, a sum that left even seasoned viewers reeling. A unique find, a high-stakes gamble. The team had stumbled upon the Mustang in what they called one of the most thrilling barns of the season. The car, its dark green paint faded and nearly blending with the rusty tools and dusty furniture surrounding it, was a relic of American automotive history. Yet it was by no means in mint condition. Years of sitting had rendered the car undrivable, and although the frame was still intact, the Mustang would need extensive restoration work to reach roadworthy status, let alone be worthy of a museum piece. As the negotiation unfolded, it was clear that the seller was savvy. Aware of his Mustang's value, he set a high price. Mike, typically a cautious bidder, recognized the rarity of the find and surprised fans by making an initial offer that was, for American Pickers standards, jaw-droppingly high. After a few rounds of back-and-forth haggling, he upped the offer to a whopping 6 figures. The move shocked fans, especially as the deal closed for a final price that some viewers argued exceeded even the upper market value of the car. Fan reactions. The Great Divide. Online forums, social media threads, and fan groups erupted in debate following the episode's airing. On one side, some fans defended Mike and Danielle's decision, calling it a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity that merited a hefty price. These fans argued that the Mustang's historical value justified the offer and that, once restored, the car could fetch an even higher price at auction or with a private collector. Yet a vocal faction of fans remained unconvinced, calling the purchase a money pit, and questioning the financial wisdom of the decision. These viewers argued that even a rare Boss 429 in its current condition could be a risky investment. The restoration alone would require extensive labor, sourcing authentic parts, and careful attention to detail, all of which would quickly drive up the total cost well beyond the initial purchase price. Some fans even accused the show of scripted drama and exaggerating the deal's value to add a sense of thrill to the episode. Why did they agree to such a high price? One fan posted on a Pickers fan forum, "It's one thing to find a rare car, it's another to ignore its obvious flaws just because it's a Boss 429. The economics of collectibles." As the debate intensified, a few auto enthusiasts and industry experts joined the discussion, sharing insights on what makes a classic car investment worthy. They explained that while rarity and historical significance do drive prices up, the condition of the vehicle is a crucial factor in determining a car's overall market value. A car that needs significant restoration typically sells for less, as collectors tend to invest in vehicles that are either already restored or require minimal work. One fan commented, "Sure, it's rare, but condition matters. You don't see people paying premium prices for something that needs thousands of dollars of work. They took a big gamble here." Another pointed out that while American Pickers often focuses on nostalgia, the car collecting world values both rarity and authenticity. Buying a vintage car that's barely recognizable under its current state might not be worth as much as a car that's still in pristine condition, even if it's slightly less rare. Was the gamble worth it? For Mike Wolf, this Mustang seemed to be more than just a car, it was a piece of Americana worth betting on. While American Pickers typically takes viewers on a journey through smalls, signs, and other vintage treasures, every so often, a big-ticket item appears that sends ripples through the fandom. Mike's confidence in the Boss 429's eventual worth suggested he was prepared for any necessary restoration costs, banking on the car's allure and rarity to eventually yield a good return. However, this was not the first time American Pickers fans were divided over a big purchase. There's a recurring split between those who appreciate Mike's willingness to gamble and those who think the show's heart lies in uncovering hidden gems that don't necessarily come with a 5-figure price tag. Some fans fondly remember earlier seasons, where items were smaller, finds were humble, and the bidding felt more down to earth. For these fans, the Mustang purchase symbolized a shift in the show's focus, from the quirky, overlooked antiques to high-stakes collectible gambles. One fan lamented, "I miss when they'd find something charming and unique for a few $100, instead of going all in on something like a Mustang." The future of high-stakes picking. The debate over the Mustang has reignited discussions about what direction American Pickers should take moving forward. Should the show lean into these high-stakes deals, or should it stick to its roots? For Mike and Danielle, though, the Mustang seems to represent more than a financial investment. It's an emblem of American grit, a relic from an era when horsepower ruled the roads, and cars like the Boss 429 were more than machines. They were statements.